Pedro Fishing, and welcome back to channel and welcome back to the rod building series. And this is our final part of our rod building series. Thank you for all the support, and you guys have been watching the series. You guys have been liking the series, so thank you very, very much. And in this video, we were doing our diamond wrap, a decorative pattern. And in this video, you're gonna see how we did it, what you need to do your own diamond wrap. And like I said, if you have any questions, please go or contact Grumpy's Bait and Tackle right down here. Grumpy's Bait and Tackle, if you have any questions on rod building, or if you want to build your very own custom rod. So without further ado, make sure you like, share to your family and friends, comment down below what you think of the video, and make sure you are subscribed. All the support you guys have been giving us has been incredible. But without further ado, roll the video and enjoy. Alright, Pedro Fishing, and we're back. We got Bobby. Say, how's it going, Bobby?
Good. How about yourself?
Good. I'm doing good. So today is, and we're going to continue with the guide layout and the wrapping, the diamond wrap. So what are we going to do first?
Well, first we should align your guides. So you're going to use this little reel stem that's mounted in the reel seat. You're going to line it up with the blank, perfectly centered, and then you're going to look down the rod and adjust each guide so that it's in perfect alignment with the blank.
Okay.
All right. Have at it.
Let's see. So I see these two guides.
If you point it at the white door, it'll give better contrast and you'll be able to see it better.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I see these two guides. Look okay? And this third guide, I'm gonna move it. Alright, Bobby, why don't you take a look and see how that looks?
Alright, not bad, kiddo.
Alright.
Good job.
Thanks. Everything's perfectly aligned.
Yeah, looks good. Not too shabby. Beautiful.
Alright.
Nicely done.
Alright.
Okay, on to the next step.
Alright.
So now we have to figure out where your wrap is going to fit on the blank. We're going to do an open diamond wrap.
Open diamond wrap? Okay.
And it's going to be about 5 patterns we're going to have on the rod. You're going to be about that long of a wrap on there. So I'm going to measure right in the middle.
Okay.
Okay. We got 11.3 millimeters. So in order to get the spacing correct and to have the diamonds be nice and square,
Yeah.
we're going to take that 11.3 millimeters and multiply it by pi. And that gives us 35.48. We're going to round that to 35.5.
Okay.
So all of our spacing is going to be 35.5. And then we're going to do 5 patterns. So your total wrap is going to be 177.5 millimeters. Okay?
All right.
So now we know that number. We'll just put that there. And we're going to come over here. And now we know the length of this guide wrap. I want to make everything proportional as we work our way down so that you have this guide wrap is shorter than this one. So our tie off on this end is going to be a little bit longer than this, and then the tie off down here will be a little longer than that. So we know we'll be able to measure for perfect spacing.
Okay.
So this guide wrap is 30 millimeters. So we'll make this one, we can make this one 35 and this one 40.
Okay.
It's a little longer than I usually do, but we're going to leave you room for your U-turn because that's the hardest part. We'll make your life a little bit easier that way.
All right.
Okay? So we have a known measurement of 40 down here. So we're going to measure from the end of that winding check to 40 millimeters. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I need a new roll of tape. So see where I made that mark for 40?
Yeah.
Put the tape right on that mark. And then I spin it around so it lines up perfectly on that edge. Perfect. So your tie-off wrap will be this long, and we're going to match your guide wrap.
Okay.
And then we're going to measure our 177.5 millimeters. So put this right here, and you go, that's 170, 175, 76, 77.5. I'm at a weird angle. There we go. Do the same thing here.
So I got a quick question real quick.
Yes, sir.
So these are the spacings where the wrap's gonna be, right? And then we're gonna end it a little bit. Okay.
You're going to have a 35 millimeter long tie-off wrap here,
Okay.
and a 35 or 40 millimeter long tie-off wrap here, and in between here are going to be your diamond patterns.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
So the next step is we center this so that this is perfectly centered. So with this particular lathe, this Renzetti lathe, it has this little pin that we could lock.
Yeah.
So that we could lock the chuck. So we center the rod up, and it's indexed. So when I mark top dead center here,
Yeah.
I can just pull this and get the 180 and mark it there.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Then I got this little fancy tool. And I'm going to help you with the setup. You know, it's just easier. So I transfer that center line to this side. Then I flip the rod over and do the same. So now this is going to be our guide for where our marks go.
Okay.
Now I'm going to do this one, and then you're going to do the other side.
All right.
Okay, let me scooch in there a little bit. So you're going to take this piece of tape. Don't pull it real hard because you put an angle on it. Just hold it as straight as you can. All right. And you see there's a reflected line from the light.
Yeah.
Line this tape up. Line that line on these two marks. And then line your tape up right on that line. Like that. It's just like a little hair underneath it, because you're going to make your spacing marks on this tape, and then you're going to transfer them to the blank.
Okay.
So if you put it right on the line, you'll actually shift the marks over. So you put it just a tiny bit under it.
Okay.
So you do that on this side. I'll rip you off a piece of tape, and I'll get out of your way.
All right. So you said that just keep it as straight as possible.
And line up your reflected line on the two marks.
So I want to do like a hair just like that, right? How'd I do?
Nicely done.
All right.
Okay. So, we said our spacing was 135 or was 35 and a half. Mark this axis first. You're going to line up this here, all right? Then you're going to measure 35 and a half. Just keep measuring 35 and a half until you get to the end.
All right, so 35 and a half is right there, right next to 3. So we'll just keep that.
Make sure you line it up perfectly on there. That's 30, that's 31 and a half.
So that's 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 is right here.
Yep. And then go 1/2.
Oh, I marked it, so like right here.
Mm-hmm. So here, let me show you how to read the scale. So, let me see the pen. So you see where it says 3?
Yeah.
That's 30 millimeters or 3 centimeters. This next tick that's a little bit longer than the other ones, that's 5 millimeters. So it's 30, 35, 40. So you just go to the longer hash mark, and that tells you that's 35. And then you put a mark right in between these two, and that's your 35 and a half.
Okay. So 35 and a half is right there.
Nope.
Right here.
Nope. Remember, the longer hash mark is the 5?
Yeah. So the 5 is right here. Where's it? Right over here.
That's the 5.
And then 35 is right here.
The next hash mark is 36. So the longer hash mark is 35. So the next smaller hash mark will make it 36. So you mark right in between the two.
In the middle, all right. So I go right here.
You have a real winner coming down from Brooklyn.
So just like that, right? That's 35. Or did I make that 36? I think I made that 36.
Let me see. Yeah, you made that one almost 37. Here, watch real close.
No, it doesn't. No, too gaudy.
You're right there, and I'm going to make this one longer so we make sure that it's the correct mark.
Alright. Okay.
So you hold it right there.
35.
35 and 1/2.
So that's right there.
We'll make that longer too. And then this one, if we did everything right, should be pretty close to 35 and a half. And look at that. We're not bad. We're close enough. Okay.
Alright.
Now on this side, for this one we need to make it 17 3/4 for the first mark. And we don't put a mark here because we're not going to have a pattern there. So we're going to mark that at 17 3/4. Now you do 35 and a half the rest of the way down.
Okay. So since I know where 35 and a half is, I'm going to line that up. Just
The
like
closer you hold that to the edge, the better you'll be able to mark it right at the edge.
so, just like that, right?
There you go. Nope.
Not there, this one right here. So 35 and a half is all the way over here.
Yep, make a mark there.
Alright.
that's going to be an extra mark that we don't actually use, but it's good to start a pattern there, and you'll see why as we continue.
Alright.
Alright, so you got all your marks and we're happy. Now we have to transfer those marks to the blank. I like to use a little whiteout pen. And what I do is gotta get that flowing first. There we go. I just extend each tick mark and I just put a little dot onto the blank. Now you do this side.
Okay. So do I start from here?
No, you're gonna start at the tick mark.
Okay. So you said just put like a little dot.
And then just drag it and just put a little, oh, too big a dot. It's okay, we'll make it work. Just a little dot, don't push real hard. Tiny little dot.
Oh, is that good?
We'll make it work.
Alright. Small little dots. Oh, I made that a little too off-centered.
That's good.
That's good.
One more.
This one right over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I keep making them a little too big, but
It's okay. Now, we remove the tape, and we have all your crossover points for your wrap marked. Now these come off.
you want me to do this one?
You do both of them.
All right.
I keep forgetting and I do too much for you.
Oh, fall down there.
Okay. So we're going to protect the blank. With this paper towel.
So what do you mean protect the blank?
So we're going to start and finish the wrap on some double stick tape that we attach down this end. So you're going to work your way down and then back up.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we go to remove the double stick tape and cut the extra thread off, we don't risk scratching a blank. We're going to have a popsicle stick there that we can cut against.
Oh, okay.
And be able to trim the threads off without risking cutting the blank.
All right.
Now, I don't want this to move at all because we're going to be putting a decent amount of pressure on it.
Yeah.
So I wrap some tape over the edge real nice and tight. So now it's attached to the blank really well and it won't spin on you. Then the next step is we put a popsicle stick.
So with this one, I'm going to do the same thing over here, right?
Nope.
No?
Just down this end.
Okay.
But I'll just show you this because sometimes when you explain it, it doesn't make sense until you see it done.
Yeah.
And I'll button this up a little tighter as well. And then one more paper towel. Okay, now we put our double stick tape. Try not to touch the double stick tape with your hands. It takes the tackiness away.
Mm-hmm.
And then you wind up having to add more. And we don't want to build this up too high. You want to keep it as thin as possible. So try not to touch that.
Okay.
So that part is ready to go.
Okay.
Now, we have to pick your colors out.
I think it's right over there.
Okay. Okay, this was your guide wrap, right?
Yes.
So we leave that for the tile.
Oh.
Look at that, I threw it away. I'll set you up a little Plano box. So I'm going to do the first pass to show you how to do it, and you're going to do the rest.
Okay.
And I hope you have enough battery in your camera because you're going to be here a while.
All right. Yeah.
So I'm going to start you off with the gold. Take this and just press it in like that. See how I didn't touch it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you wrap it over itself so it holds. And then you start eyeballing center to cross over. Till you have it hit your mark. Then hit your mark. And you just keep hitting your
My marks.
paint pen marks all the way down. Don't squeeze a lot of tension.
Because the line might, because the thread might snap. Okay.
Yeah, and you don't want to make it too tight, but you also don't want it too loose that it bubbles up.
Yeah.
Then I'll do the first U-turn for you.
So do you overlap it again? Like over here, do you overlap it a bunch?
Yes. Yeah, you saw how I made a little ridge of thread there, and that's going to be what you do your U-turn over.
Okay. And then you just do it again. Okay.
Mhm. So now this is your initial layout thread. So there's only one crossover point, right? See, I made a bunch. If you look at them, they all look like little X's.
Yeah.
So this is left, this is right. Okay, if we're looking at this X, right? Let me get my little pointer. So this is left, this is right. This is down, this is up.
Okay, so the ones that are going this way are left, and the ones going that way are right.
Well, I'm looking at this particular side of the thing. That's left side, that's right side.
Okay, so the ones going this way, this side's right, this side's left.
Yeah, so
Okay.
when you go to do your next thread, all right, you're going to come down on the left. So you're going to get on the left side of the thread, and you're going to work your way, keeping it as close as you can. See how they're touching?
Yeah.
And I'm not squeezing the thread. I'm not putting a ton of pressure and tension on it, but I'm putting enough to keep it tight, but
Gotcha.
not stretching it.
Okay, so once you get to that point, you're gonna go to the right,
No.
on the right side.
I'm going to come down on the left. All right, see, I'm going down the rod now.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make sure you get the verbiage down so that we're on the same page. So I went down on the left. Now you must go up on the same side. So I'm going up the rod, still on the left-hand side.
Oh, okay. So you go on the left side, down and up the rod.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's important to remember which side of the wrap you're on so you don't make it uneven. If you have a little gap in the thread at this point, don't worry about it. That will be fixed later on in the process.
Mm-hmm.
But the closer you keep it, the less work we have to do later to tighten it up.
Gotcha. Okay.
So now I'm coming down on the right side of the wrap. See?
Yeah.
And after you get some thread on there, I'll show you how to tighten it all up and make it look good for the the rest of the wrap. But I want to get more thread on there before we start pushing them around, because then it's easier to see.
Okay.
Now when I get down here, I'm coming down on the right. If I try and stay to the right, that thread's going to want to slip. So when I get down to this crossover, I hop back over to the left just to make my U-turn. And then I hop back over to the right.
Gotcha. Okay, so when you're going this way, you gotta stay on this side of the rod for the first few turns, right?
All the turns till you get to the bottom.
Okay.
And then when you're coming back up the rod, the reason why I flipped it down at the bottom was so that the thread didn't slip and pull back up the rod. And you pull it there and just break it.
Okay.
So you see how there's a little gap there?
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. We'll fix that later. I can just manipulate the threads with this little tool and tighten everything up. And make any gaps go away. All right?
All right.
So try and keep them as close as you can, but it's not the end of the world. If you have a little gap, we can fix it.
All right, so which color were you gonna go now?
So I like to go light to dark. That looks the best.
Okay.
So use the lightest thread.
So we'll go with this one.
Yeah.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is, if I remember correctly, I'm gonna put this on here.
And then what you do is you hold it like this and you push it down on the tape.
Okay.
And then you turn it and go over it so it locks. And then you can find the thread that you're wrapping with and get it on the side you want where you start.
Okay.
All right?
All right. So here, I'm gonna try to keep it. Alright, so now I got down to here.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All right, so I'm going to guide you a little bit. So you're going to follow on the left. See how it's staying on the left there?
mm-hmm.
And then you work your way.
Gotcha.
Go ahead and grab that thread.
Okay.
Got it? Okay.
I got it.
Now you follow through.
Alright. Can you get my dad in here real quick?
Sure. I'll be right back.
Can you do some? Yeah. Alright, so,
You got an X-Acto with a nice blade?
alright, so,
You got an X-Acto with a nice blade?
alright, so I did that.
Okay.
Alright,
All right. So now you're going to come down on the right.
so I'm gonna go down.
So here, watch this. Hold on. So see, you already have thread there,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So follow that thread. That'll keep you on track. You see how it lays right next to it where you want it?
Gotcha.
There you go.
Oh,
All right.
that's a neat little trick. Alright, hold on.
Grab that. You got it?
Yeah, I got
Keep
it.
your tension.
Alright.
Attaboy.
Alright, thank you.
Okay. I'm helping a customer now, but I'll pop my head back in a minute.
Alright.
Ranger colors. Yep.
Which one?
This one, what size, bro? This is 7'3".
Over. Alright.
Otherwise, you know, it was nice and straight and even, so that part's good.
Okay.
And I need my little book. I'm going to write up an order, so I will be with you as soon as I can.
Okay. Yeah, I just needed help on that because I didn't know because I saw it double. So I was like, should I?
Keep your eye on that. Always remember which side of the wrap you're on, and make sure that you follow your pattern consistently.
Alright. So after I do this one, I go back onto left, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, you're going to do left, right, left, right, left, right, like you're marching in the army.
You got it, Pedro?
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, the diamonds are even looking better.
Hit the toms or something like that, 'cause it's just too much.
Right? Yeah. Okay. Good. Alright. Alright, so now I gotta go back on the left. So this, I gotta go one. Yeah, this left.
How you doing, Pedro?
What do you think? I'm still not done with it, but I'm just like sort of tightening it up a little
Okay,
bit.
this one you went down on the left and up on the right. You go down on the left, up on the left. So back this one off again.
Which one?
The one that, see this here, just back this off. All the way to down this end, right? And you're gonna come down on this, you're gonna come up on this side.
Oh, I probably overlapped it.
You did overlap it, yeah. You went over it. So grab your thread so you don't lose tension. Oh boy, no. If you go down on the left, you have to go up on the left.
Okay.
All right?
Do you have my keys?
Yeah, they're right here in my pocket. Other pocket.
Sorry, bud.
Sorry.
Good. Good, Pedro?
Yeah, I'm good.
How you doing, Pedro? All right?
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
All right.
If you want to check it out real quick, you can. How am I doing?
Yep. All right, keep going for a bit.
All right. How many more reps do you think?
Until that blue strip is as thick as you think you want it.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do light blue, and then maybe a line of gold. And then we're gonna do medium blue, and then a line of gold. Then we're gonna do the third blue, finish it off with gold, and then we'll tie it off. So make as big as you want that diamond to be. Make that blue strip 1/3 of that size.
Okay.
All right?
All right. Thanks.
You got it. What do you think about that?
I've seen blackfish before, that's why.
Don't do that yet.
Not yet?
Let me see. The way you're pushing it too, you're gonna wind up cutting a thread. Don't worry about packing just yet.
Oh, okay.
All right, see what happened here? See how your U-turn's all the way out here?
Yeah.
You have to keep it over here. Otherwise, you get that gap. Now you're going to cover this up from here down. Don't worry about those threads right now.
Oh, okay.
As you continue, make sure you stay back here. Okay? So you did 3. Do 6 of each thread. 6 of each color.
Oh, okay.
All right?
All right, so I did 3, so...
Here, get this. You're all tangled up there. There. Okay.
All right. So I went this way, so now I gotta go this way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you gotta...
Wait. So always follow the thread that you already laid.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just easier to keep everything straight.
Okay. Now, since I went on the bottom, I gotta go on the top now. So now...
all right, hold on. All right, you went on the right side or the left side?
I
You were
went
on the
this
right
way.
side.
I went on the right side, yeah.
Yeah. Don't do top and bottom. Do right and left.
Right and left.
So now, yeah, and then you come up on the right.
Okay.
Go ahead, grab that.
Thank you.
Okay. So you missed something here. See how there's only 1, 2, 3 on this side?
Yeah.
But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. So
Ooh.
you came down on the left, or you came down on the right, but went up on the left. So you have to back this one off and come up on the correct side. Oh, okay, I see what you did. So it's it's tough to keep track. You just have to concentrate.
Yeah. Okay. Gets a little confusing at times. It's like I forget, oh wait, I gotta go to right. I gotta go down on the right, up on the right, down on the left, up on the left.
Mm-hmm.
So my brain is like, oh, down right, up left.
Yeah, you just have to train yourself, and you're just, this is the first one you've ever done, and you know it's all brand new. So do one more pass. A pass includes down on the left, up on the left, down on the right, up on the right.
Okay.
So let's see if you can nail this last one with that color.
All right. So now I gotta try to go in this way now. How did I do? Did I do good?
So you got 6 on the left, but you only got 4 on the right. So you did the left twice in a row.
Oh, jeez.
So now, to make up for it, you're going to do 2 in a row on the right.
Okay.
Down on the right, up on the right. Drill that into your head.
All right. So down this way, and then down, and then back up this way.
Yeah, so if you come down on this side, when you come back up, you want to be on the right side.
Okay. So
All right.
So I gotta go this way, wrap, and then when I do my U-turn, I gotta go
This side.
on this side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's see if I could nail this down. So I gotta do 2 of these.
Here, wait. You see how you backed off there? And that thread popped way off. You can't relax the tension. Because watch, see, you're coming down, you're nice and tight, but then you go like this, so you loosen up, and it pops off way like that. So you do have to, you can't give it any slack.
Okay.
Like you're fighting a fish, you don't give it slack.
All right.
Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, reline that up. All right, have at it there, kiddo.
Going to the right.
Down, left, up, right.
Yeah, so I was going this way, so I was going to the right. I should be going to the left, right? I'm going to the right, so.
This is down, left.
Oh, okay.
So you're right. Yeah, you're gonna go down this side, just like that, and then you're gonna go up on the same side.
Okay. All right.
Oh no. Oh, now you gotta start over.
Yep.
Just back this off. So that might be a clue that you're doing a little too much tension.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, now do one more.
One more?
Yes, sir.
One more going that way.
So you're gonna do, when I say do one more, I mean do one full pass. So down on the left, up on the left, down on the right, up on the
All
right.
right. Okay. Gotcha.
Leave that out.
Well, we're going high speed either way, so.
Some of it's high speed, yeah.
Besides high speed, can you do low IQ?
The board of directors, can we do
That's
that?
crazy though. Pizzas are 22.
I did two here, two here, two
Honestly,
here,
my
two
house,
here.
too. When I go
Beautiful.
to slices, I'm getting like $3.50 a
Net-
slice. Like $3.50 a
Net-
slice.
Do you want to do one like that now?
No.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. You're the boss. Hold on. Show me that picture.
What?
Do you want me to do something like that?
No, that's too fancy.
So yeah, no, we'd have to start over. Okay, so
Keep it simple.
that looks good.
Oh my
See how far off this one got here?
Yeah.
You let go of your tension a little bit.
Ugh.
Metallic threads are a little fussy, so I'm gonna push these back.
You can watch it over.
See how I put my finger there to keep the tension so I can get some thread back?
Yeah.
Alright, and you keep it nice and tight. Tight to the threads, not tension-wise. Tension, we'll call it moderate tension, because I don't know the right word for it. So you got a little wild coming out this way. I'm gonna make up for that by popping over there, okay? See how much tighter that stays now?
Yeah.
Came that on this picture, you see how far he holds the line from?
Yeah.
You hold it really close, so just, it's an observation.
So it's a good observation. I can steer the thread better that way. I don't have to cut that. I didn't say anything because he has smaller hands and shorter arms than me, so, so I have a little more reach. If you can, if you stay away, you can steer the thread a little bit easier.
Maybe.
That's the right.
That's great. So I gotta go over here.
I think you're doing much better with that, Pedro. Look at that.
Yeah.
Is that easier for you?
It is. Yeah, actually.
Good.
All right. Now here I struggle. So I gotta go.
I'm gonna help guide you. All right, so. No, don't let go.
Okay.
I'm guiding you. I'm not doing. All right, proceed.
All right. I got it right here.
Okay. All right, and then we're gonna come over here because we're making up for the, hold the thread. I want you to train your hand. All right, so now we gotta go up on the right.
So this way.
So we're gonna go right there. I'm letting my hand get a little closer because I don't want to lose my tension.
Yeah.
And get it right to the tape. Then keep going, left, right, soldier.
All right. So now this way. Now this way. Down.
Well, you saw how I did that U-turn, right?
Yep.
Did it make sense this time?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Can count to 6?
I think so. I think we're
I
good.
think so.
All right, buddy. So, something's wrong.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, no, no. There's a thread I couldn't see. Okay.
Can I put a new sucker handle on a demon?
No. Okay, cool. Now do 2 gold.
2 gold.
Yep,
Alright.
so, you know,
Alright,
left, right, left, right.
Do we cut this?
Yep.
Alright. Where's that scissors? Do I cut it close or do I keep like a good decent?
You can cut it close.
Okay.
You looking for something to do, Connor?
Oxy.
That's good.
Don't do epoxy now.
I just have these two.
All right, Pedro, I'm going to try and make this video for you. I don't know how it's going to come out, but I'll do my best. So we're going to tie this wrap off. We're going to start right in the middle of our bottom pattern so that we had a full pattern left on top. I have tighter tension than you do for your guide wraps because I want to make sure we hold all the threads for you. Okay, I have enough thread holding your pattern tight. I'm going to back up on it a little bit and put some tape around this thread to protect it. And now I can safely cut this thread out of the way and finish your tie off. If you notice, I'm cutting parallel with the blank and not into the blank. I don't want to nick it and have a possible breakage issue down the road. Let's flatten these threads out a bit. The back of the razor. Okay, now I can take this tape off. All right, there you go. Now we'll do the same thing down on the other end. All right, kid. That's about it. Off to do epoxy and stickers.
All right, everybody. So Bobby actually finished off the rod because we couldn't have time since we were busy. But the rod is finished, and here is the finished product. And it looks incredible. The colors match. The colors match with the reels. The guides are aligned. Kept the customs on there, which came out really nice. And the diamond wrap also came out really, really nice. So Bobby, thank you so much for helping me and teaching me on how to build my first ever custom rod.
It was all my pleasure. All right. There you go, kid.
And
Nicely done.
here it is. The finished product.
Go catch a fish.
And it looks really nice too.
Yeah, it came out good. You did a nice job.
It looks really, really nice. And Dad, are you excited to fish this rod? That's behind the camera though. Are you excited to fish that? Alright. Well, everybody, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, comment down below what you thought of the video, and share it to your family and friends. And all of the gear that we use, the reel seat, the line thread, and epoxy, everything is here at Grumpy's Bait and Tackle. You also guys have a website, right?
Yes, sir.
So look up Grumpy's Bait and Tackle, and you can find everything, the guides, the trim bands, the wraps, the reel seat, and the cord that you need to build your first rod or just a custom rod. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to click to this video right here.